One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Huntington Bank Stadium, home to the Minnesota Golden Gophers. As we'll see the number 23 team in the country, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. For EA Sports College Football. The Spartans will put total leather to crank us up. And he's coming out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Minnesota Golden Gophers offense will get the first swing of the game. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
They are so close to a score they can smell it on the first play of the drive. First and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Grabbed behind the line, it's Kelly. And they knock him down in the backfield. Outstanding play by the defense. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Michigan State. First points of the day are on the board. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass, it's Lindsey. Makes the grab. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Finds a soft spot in the middle. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Wants to go up top. They've got the screen set up. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Golden Gophers are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Pressure coming. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
What an effort getting to the quarterback there. And you think about Michigan State D-linemen, Jarrell Worthy, Shalik Calhoun, guys that would use their frame to their advantage, and you just could not block them. This guy has physical ability. He's got a lot of things you can't coach. One of those is that frame, and he used it right there to his advantage.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Golden Gophers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Give to the running back. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Childs. With the catch, it's Marsh. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Rides the back on the option, the give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Flips it out to the back. There he goes. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. To the air on 1st down. Touchdown, Sparty. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these 2 guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these 2 guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the back. Fighting off the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Back to the ground with the running back. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Lindsey. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Yeah, how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
And the Golden Gophers will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. First play of the drive wants to throw. Working that left side now. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Finds his back in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Now on 2nd down. We've reached the break, and Michigan State has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. The sure hands, it's Kelly. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on third down. Punt is in the air. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Finds a little bit of room, picks up 4 out to the 13. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Rides the back and leads it. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Scanning the field, it's Lindsey. Caught over the middle, it's Coleman. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The Golden Gophers have it with a 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. He'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. The play action fake. Finds his tight end. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And the Golden Gophers will try to pin them back with the punt. A high kick trying to pin them deep. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. They'll leave it with him. Oh, he's got some space. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. To the air on second down. Setting up the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. The Spartans really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to run for it. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They kick it away on fourth down. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. To the air, it's Lindsey. Fires to the big fella. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Behind the chains now on second and long. Taylor has it. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Here on third down. Motion from the wide receiver. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Tracy. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it first and 10 at the 31. We'll give him a couple on that one. Second and 8 coming up. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He lofts one down the sideline. Hits him in stride at the 10. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. First and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Back's got it. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Minnesota!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Purdue is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Purdue, Pete, isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 10 over Michigan. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Line is set on 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Childs. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. And the Spartans with the 1st and 10. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Yeah, and the quarterback didn't have a chance. I mean, when you get to the QB that fast, Jesse, you're still processing information, for goodness sakes.
And you're getting to the sideline whenever this drive is over, and you're asking for help from your offensive coordinator. You're asking, hey, can we slide our offensive line and help out blocking this guy? Can I get a tight end to stay in and maybe get a chip on this dude? Because I'm not feeling too comfortable right now back there knowing that we're trying to only block him with one guy.
They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat Minneapolis when that town is buzzing as it is today. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Huntington Bank Stadium.
He'll put toe together and get this second half started. On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking to throw, it's Childs. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the second half if they're going to win this game.
The Spartans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Kelly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Spartans need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Fires to the tight end. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The kick is on its way. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. And his throw is incomplete.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Makes the catch. It's Tracy. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. They'll run play action. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Quarterback on the keeper. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. The Spartans will punt it away on 4th down. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. Grabs it in the middle. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Golden Gophers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Got a little space. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Taylor.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
The give is to Taylor. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Golden Gophers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Right down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Trying to escape and get it in. Hits a seam wide open. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Dropping back, it's Childs. Quickly complete. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got him downfield. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. The Spartans will try to put one on the board on first and goal.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
He'll pitch it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. Now the play fake. Under fire. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. And the field goal unit is on the field. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Final play of the quarter coming. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Tracy. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. And a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Back to throw, it's Lindsey. Got his man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Off the play fake on first down. With the catch, it's Coleman. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Off play action. Looking down the middle. He's got an open man. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. Grabbed in the middle. It's Tracy. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wide receiver going in motion. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. And the Golden Gophers come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They just keep firing. Run out of bounds, they'll spot him at the 24. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. This time he's got his man.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Golden Gophers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Off play action on first down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
The Golden Gophers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He'll do it himself. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. And guys, they've come through on the first 2 third-down tries. This one might be a little tougher. Zings it complete to the right. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. Has to get there to move the sticks. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. The RPO, it's complete. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. He's got it on the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Wide open downfield. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Oh, a lot of space. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Spartans will line it up on 1st and 10. Direct snap. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. He'll pull it on the read. Nice move to keep running. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. A 1st down run in the red zone. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Spartans! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Purdue is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Bob Greasy, this might not be over just yet.
Right on the money.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Michigan. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together. To the air, it's Lindsey. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.